Good morning, everyone. Okay, Esan Oye. Oye, edegbo we edesina. Always say to every Esan night out there. Always say way. Let me speak in English because I'm not going to be addressing just the Esan brothers and sisters. I'm also going to mainly what I just want to say is particularly directed to some group of clowns. I'm just on my way to school now and I don't have much time, so I just quickly want to do this because for some time now you don't see me often on the YouTube platform because I have other things I'm attending to. I do more on low-key, offline than online. For some time I've been watching my comments, though I don't really go there more often. So, but for some time now I'll be like yesterday. I spent a short time, just like 20 minutes, trying to check the comment section on my YouTube page, and discovered that some Benin clowns been making comment which I believe they themselves didn't bother to see them to reason before making all kind of comment they made. But we not touched, we not bother about those stuff now, because for a very long time, my people makes a parable that when you spend so much time in darkness, you'll be able to see through the darkness. So we no longer, whatever propaganda of whatever that comes out from the Benin clowns directed at us, is no longer a news and we not bother anymore. A lot of it going on, and from what I've been seeing online shows that what we're doing is really hitting them bad, and this is what it is. You can't promote life forever. A time will come, your lies we all wash away. Someone was speaking about, especially there's this something like that, something block, I don't know. So I don't know, the guy has inching body, and he has expressed his dissatisfaction and his displeasure over what we post online. We have no issue with the Benin people. All we have issue with is the constantly propagating the history of Esan people. That is what we have problem against. You are not in the right position to tell our history. As a matter of fact, at this time, you all say we don't even have history. So we are like people who fell down from nowhere. We have no history. But when you look very well, for those people who are being truthful, we understand that the Esan kingdoms has been in existence even before the Benin was created out of nowhere. The first Benin king came from Ile-Ife. And Benin is just like a kingdom. I would say it's like, when you take a Samsung camera, you put it on an iPhone body, you take a Nokia engine, you all patch up a phone with spec from different brands, and you put them together, and at the end of the day you just give them one silly name. That is what the Benin is. The Benin is not really a kingdom. Benin is just a place as where a lot of people from different kingdoms assemble themselves. It's not really a kingdom of its own. And the issue is, most of the things they portray, most of the things they put out there, their kingdom is being regarded based on our own achievement. Now, I've said it over time that this issue of upper marking oneness was just for them to get our greatness, snatch it from us, and so they can continue to hash their eggs on it. And people look at them based on our own greatness. And everything they all talk about, look, if you go back to history, I mean the real history book, you check, you discover that those things were made by the Esan people. Those things belong to the Esan people. But because the Esan people, we are so quiet, we are just we don't want stress, we don't want trouble, we just want peace. And now you look at the world, does people really need peace? Because the person you're planning to make peace with is planning how to destroy you. So that's the reality of the world we're living in. And our people will kept quiet for too long. And this generation, we're not going to take this from anybody anymore. So we're going to do everything we can, everything within our strength, to make sure we retrieve everything that belongs to us, which the Benin has taken. The reasonable Benin people, they know. Reasonable ones, they can tell you the truth that, man, what these people, they don't see the trace, how the Benin came up with all those things they claim they own. There is no trace of it. They just come up from nowhere. How did you make it? They can't even, there is no way they can replicate everything they they are laying hold of. So, but that's not the main issue. If I take a FOSA blog or whatever, though I know my brother Igbe Okosun is doing a very great job, because if they don't come out in this manner to look as if we're doing nothing, so the fact that they are coming out means what we're doing is we are going towards the right direction, and we'll continue to move. Come 2024, we don't care how they play the politics. All we know is Esan must emerge as the governor. That's just it. Esan man or Esan woman must emerge as the next governor of Edo State. Everybody know Edo State is not a state where one people own. Edo State is a state brought together by a group of kingdoms, and as a matter of fact, every kingdom can decide to go in their own way. If not that your Oba was pleading on his knee years back, begging our honorable Akomu not to split the state apart, I don't think by now we'll be having this ugly conversation. It's because your king knows that what they stand to fulfill, what they stand to gain, they haven't achieved it yet then. So he was pleading, and they say the Oba doesn't plead, doesn't need, Oba is always right. No, go and check your history. He pleaded to the Oba, to the king of Irwa, to please beg Ahumo not to take that step. If he was really powerful as you people think the throne is, why did he have to beg the king of Irwa to please speak with Ahumo to withdraw the agenda of splitting the state? So anyway, that is your. For me, I've always said that all these monarchy bullshit, they've done more harm than good in our land. In the whole of Nigeria, anything that has to do with rulership, leadership, they've done more harm to the people than good. So I have no regard for any of them. So don't think that I speak in this manner just because your king is because I'm not pleased with whatever your king does. That is not my business, no. I'm only speaking because these people has, over the years, they have been doing all these things and nobody is speaking, and they keep collecting money and doing nothing. So I'm expressing my dissatisfaction over them all, not just yours only. And my Esan people don't always stand and say Igwanemo, let us live. There's nothing like unity among us. There is nothing like unity among the Benin and Esan. And there will never be unity among Benin and Esan, because in the first place, what we call unity, the agreement we had in the first place was based on fraud. It was a deceit to push the Esan people to them so they can extort what we have. It was never genuine. So don't ever think something genuine can come out of ungenuine plan. The base was fraudulent. So there's nothing good that will ever come out of that plan or that union between the Benin and the Esan. When the Benin go on there, let me shock you. I don't hate the Benin people. When the Benin people go on their own, they will do well. And when the Esan go on their own, the Esan will do well. We don't depend on each other. When you look at the entire state, you know that we don't depend on each other. Our staying together only suppresses our, the whatever we have, whatever we can do. The fact that we are staying with each other, we lack the ability to do it, because this one will allow this to do, that one will allow this to do. So at the end of the day, the state will continue to be deteriorated, like Lucky Binejon once said that those state is an ancient kingdom, whatever, be ancient, however he said it. The fact that, and let me say, Benin is not even older is not older than most of the kingdoms in Nigeria. So there are kingdoms like the Esan kingdom. Esan kingdom is older than the Benin kingdom. So people who have been existing for a very long time before the Benin kingdom was put together, or was rather patched together, they have not even come out to say their kingdom is ancient kingdom. But you that just that was patched together, assembled together a few years back, and you're already saying you are Asian kingdom. That is how people can exaggerate over whatever they don't understand. But that is not an issue, yeah. That is not an issue. So, Esan Oye, anywhere you are, keep doing the job. Let's keep pushing. We might not see the result of what we're doing now, but I assure you that in the future you will see the result of what we start now. That we are tired of their lies. We are tired of every single thing they put out there. We're tired, and we're not gonna let anyone suppress us anymore. We are coming out in full mass. Have a blessed day. Esan Oye.